I want to welcome you to our empowerment moment. I'm so glad that you just stopped by a couple of minutes to allow me to share with you concerning this video feed. Yesterday, I made a quote or a post that says, talking about success, to where it says success is produced by effort, and effort is produced by your attitude, and your attitude is produced by the life issues, the issues of life. Well, today I want to talk about complacency versus contentment. Complacent versus contentment. And we all know that contentment means to be satisfied with where you're at, or be satisfied with your possessions, to be satisfied with who you are. And complacency means to be pleased with oneself or with your merit, or be pleased with your situation that you're in. But the difference between contentment and complacency is complacency has a deception to it, which could be very dangerous. It has a potential danger. And when I thought about contentment versus complacency, I began to think about the Bible in the book of Philippians 4:11-13, to where Paul says that I found out that whatever state that I'm in, that I should be content, or I am content, or I learn how to be content. In other words, I learn how to be satisfied with where I'm at. But how many know that even though where we're at, we shouldn't be so satisfied with it because the simple fact, it would allow us not to put forth effort to be successful in the areas in life in which God so much wants us to desire us to walk in. See, I think about complacency and I think about contentment. I'd rather be content than be complacent. Paul says, I found out and I learned how to be satisfied in the state that I'm in. But Paul knew where he was at was not where he was going. Yeah, I want you to know that where you're at is not where you're going. And Paul also said that I learned how to be a base and I learned how to be abound. I learned how to be up and I learned how to be down. But the 13th verse is what got me. Paul says that I found out that I can do all things through Christ, which strengthened me. Paul says that I'm totally relying on God to get me where I need to go. And ladies and gentlemen, if we're not trusting God, then who are we trusting? If we're not trusting God, then who are we trusting? Are you trusting yourself? Or are you trusting God? Are you trusting your own abilities, or are you trusting on the strength of God? Because complacency is that I'm in a resting state, but I know that I'm getting ready to go somewhere else. Contentment means that I'm in a resting state and I'm satisfied with where I'm at. So I want to let you to know, don't be satisfied with where you're at, and let's get ready to go higher in God. And if you want to go higher in God, then we must be content and not complacent. I want to let you know that you can do all things through Christ that strengthen you. Today, I encourage you to depend on God, lean on God, and trust in God that He's going to get you in the place where you so desire to walk in or be in. This is our empowerment moment. Leave your quote, leave your comments, and we thank you for allowing us to tune in just for a little while. Thank you so much. You be blessed.